Most people think they're waiting for the right moment. But what if the right moment is waiting for you? In the quantum field, all possibilities exist at once. Everything you could ever want already exists in some version of reality. So what's the holdup? Today, we'll explore the deeper intelligence behind timing, why delays may actually be sacred, how the universe prepares you behind the scenes, and how to align your energy with the right moment, without forcing the outcome. Most of us live with a very fixed perception of time. We see it as a straight line, past, present, future. One thing leads to another, and everything seems to unfold in a sequence that we call realistic. But here's what most people don't realize. This perspective is rooted in the ego. Einstein once said, "The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." From a higher perspective, from the level of consciousness and the quantum field, time isn't a straight line. It's more like a vast field of infinite possibilities, all existing now. In this field, you're not really waiting for something to happen in the future. You're aligning with a version of reality that already exists. It's like tuning a radio. The station is already broadcasting. Your only job is to match the frequency. And this changes everything, because what you call a delay may not be a delay at all. It may simply be that your consciousness hasn't fully tuned into the station where your desire already lives. Lao Tzu put it beautifully. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Now let's go deeper into how vibration and frequency shape timing in ways most people don't understand. Here's something we often overlook. Events don't happen according to a clock. They happen according to a frequency. This is one of the most powerful truths in quantum mysticism. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you're in resonance with. That means your personal energy, your frequency, is the real clock. So when something you desire isn't happening yet, it may not be because it's being withheld. It may be because your current frequency isn't yet a match. But this isn't about blame. It's about alignment. Let's take an example. Say you deeply desire a conscious, loving relationship, but deep down, you're still carrying wounds of abandonment or fear of vulnerability. The delay isn't punishment. It's actually intelligence. The universe is giving you space to heal so that when love does arrive, you're ready to hold it with grace. Wayne Dyer said it clearly. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. So if something's not showing up, ask yourself, what am I being prepared for? What inner work is the delay making space for? Because in truth, these pauses are rarely pauses at all. They're periods of recalibration. And that leads us to a deeper truth, the sacredness of what we call delay. We often think of waiting as empty, as if nothing is happening. But the universe doesn't waste energy, and what feels like stillness is often the most important part of your journey. Consider the metaphor of a seed. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up the next morning demanding results. You understand that growth is happening, unseen, underground, in the dark. The darkness isn't failure, it's gestation. In the same way, spiritual growth often happens in the hidden places, inside you, before the outer reality changes. Sometimes it's not the thing that needs preparation, it's you. There are times in life when you're being shaped, refined, and matured energetically, even if you can't see it yet. The Sufi mystics speak of this through the idea of divine concealment, that what appears to be a denial is often an invitation into deeper transformation. Maybe you didn't get that job, or that relationship, or that opportunity, and at the time, it felt like failure. But later, you see it clearly. It wasn't a denial, it was a redirection. That path would have taken you away from your soul's deeper calling. This isn't about toxic positivity. It's not about pretending you're fine when you're hurting. It's about seeing delay as a sacred teacher, one that turns frustration into wisdom and longing into alignment. So now the question becomes, are you listening to the ego's timing or something more expansive? The ego wants things on a schedule. It wants certainty. It wants control. It wants results now. But divine intelligence doesn't operate on force. It operates on coherence. Your higher self doesn't see time the way your mind does. It sees the whole picture, the entire chessboard, not just the next move. Sometimes, what feels like a no or a not yet is actually a profound act of protection. It's like being stopped at a red light, not knowing that if you had gone, you would have missed the real path entirely. Time delays aren't about depriving you. They're about preparing you to fully receive, integrate, and live the version of reality your soul actually came here for. When the ego pushes, it often ends up creating resistance. But when you surrender to divine timing, you align with a flow that is far more intelligent than your mind. This is where your evolution accelerates, not by doing more, but by trusting more. And here's where synchronicity becomes your guide. When things don't go as planned, we tend to think something's wrong. But the universe doesn't work through random obstacles. It speaks through alignment and misalignment. Start paying attention to synchronicities, repeating numbers, unexpected delays, sudden cancellations, coincidences that feel too precise to be accidental. These are not just signs. They are signals, feedback loops from the quantum field, nudging you back into harmony. Just like a GPS recalculates when you miss a turn, the universe does the same. It doesn't punish, it reroutes. You're not off track. You're just being realigned. Every delay, every detour is an energetic recalibration. So instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What is this guiding me toward?" There are small, reflective moments that can help you tune in to what's really happening beneath the surface. Take time each day to sit in stillness, just 5 to 10 minutes, to observe where your energy feels heavy or out of sync. Try journaling on the question, "What am I being prepared for that I can't yet see?" Or simply ask, "What frequency am I operating from, and what frequency am I being called into?" These quiet moments aren't meant to fix anything. They're here to help you listen, because curiosity opens the door to trust. Now, let's get practical. What do you do during these periods when nothing seems to be moving? First, see this space not as waiting, but as sacred recalibration. These are powerful windows where deep transformation happens, if you let it. This is the perfect time to turn inward. Start with shadow work. Identify what might still be operating beneath the surface: old beliefs, unprocessed emotions, unconscious fears. These hidden layers often block the flow of what we're trying to call in. You can also work with energy clearing practices. This could be through meditation, breath work, or chakra alignment. These aren't just spiritual chores. They're how you tune your signal. Nature can also help realign your internal rhythm with the greater intelligence of the universe. Go for walks. Sit under the sky. Pay attention to cycles, sunsets, tides, seasons. You'll begin to feel the rhythm of something far bigger than your personal timeline. Try trust rituals. These are small, intentional acts to embody faith. For example, speak your intentions aloud, not to force them into being, but to express your readiness to align. Let your energy say, I'm open, I'm listening, I trust. And here's something most people overlook. You can take action on the inside, even while things look still on the outside. This is what we call quantum action. You don't have to wait for the manifestation to show up to start being the version of you who already has it. You can feel, think, and behave in a way that reflects that frequency now. Visualize, not to control the future, but to feel into it. See yourself already living in alignment with that version of reality. Feel the energy of it in your body. Breathe it in. Live it in small, grounded ways. Say to yourself, I trust that the version of me I'm becoming is in motion, even if I can't see the full picture yet. This turns the waiting room into a training ground. It keeps your energy alive, intentional, and open. Because what you do with your energy during these quiet times shapes how and when the next chapter unfolds. So here's what I want you to remember. You are not off track. Just because something hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not happening. What looks like a delay is often divine recalibration. The universe isn't ignoring you, it's preparing you. Time isn't working against you, it's working with you. The version of you that's fully ready for what you're asking for, that version is being shaped, slowly and deliberately, by a much deeper intelligence than the mind can grasp. So instead of fighting the pace of life, soften into it. Instead of rushing to the next thing, ask, what is this moment asking of me? Because when you stop resisting the timing of your own unfolding, you sync with the same intelligence that made stars, oceans, and galaxies. And that intelligence is not late. It's preparing you. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay grounded, stay curious, and trust the timing.